Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making us a part of your morning. Let's jump into the latest news from around the Major League Baseball postseason. In Game 3 of the World Series, the New York Yankees racked up 11 hits as a
MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Pitch on the way. And there's a swing and a miss, and that's how Game 4 will get underway. The 0-1 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
In the second box, third baseman, Brandon Herman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So digging in now, Gary Sanchez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. He's set and the pitch. Missed with a slider. Sanchez is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
High in the air out to center field. Howe is going to have room out there as he puts this away to
Leading off for the Cubs.
First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup over the inside corner. Takes this the other way to right. Judge is there to put it away for out number one.
Right fielder.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Bases are empty, one man out. Swing and a liner, but right at the shortstop for the second out. And with two away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with two men out. And oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Line hard. But this will be a foul ball. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward giving chase. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Left fielder, John Carlos.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone out onto Waveland Avenue. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. His second home run of the series as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by show track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers.
Batting next, center fielder number 11.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Pulled toward right center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7, the first baseman number 33, Ray Bird.
Darvish pauses. First pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-1 home is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. High and deep to right center. And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Yankees are standing in. Kyle Schwarber set to lead off the home half of the second.
Kyle Schwarber.
Ball 1. 1-1 to Schwarber. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 1-2 is fastball that misses. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Previous history with Luis Severino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is where you step out, adjust the batting gloves, and take a deep breath. You have to slow the moment down. I know you want to be a hero, but that pitch right there, a great executed changeup, had this batter way out in front.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2. 2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Rizzo, base runner at first with 1 out. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
You go down 0-2 to a guy with this type of arsenal.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Standing in, Danny Espinosa. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Danny Espinosa.
Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth, the pitcher number 40.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
One out, nobody on. This one's down to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Baez has it. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're on top 1-0. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Yu Darvish, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Changeup called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Addison Russell. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Popped him up. Espinosa is under it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail this. Brandon Drury will bat next. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here. Having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Here's big Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
You know, we saw these guys around the cage during batting practice, and they told us they were going to be aggressive. I think this is getting a little ridiculous. They better watch themselves if they don't start putting balls in gaps. This guy's going to find himself in the 8th inning cruising.
Sinking liner toward left. In there. Base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, D-Roll, that's a case right there. He hit it just like he throwed it. Soft. Not hit all that hard, but it gets the runner in from third.
Yeah, but you know what? Tomorrow's newspapers are going to be wrapping fish, so who cares? I don't care if it's a bullet or off the fists. A knock's a knock, especially when it's got an RBI attached to it.
High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Yeah, it looked like the center fielder got a fairly good jump on this ball, but he just doesn't have enough hops to bring it in. And once it's by him, you know he was going to get at least a double.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. On the ground, a second for Baez. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out of first instead.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Stanton on third with 2 out. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Darvish pauses. Here's the 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. Bryant in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward sets to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking his zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Behind 0-2 now. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here's another 0-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2. Striding into the box, Kyle Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into the middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends. Ready for another chance? Danny Espinosa. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard liner to center field. Happ patrolling center makes the play. 1 out. So now the pitcher for the Yankees, Luis Severino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the 5th. Riding in once again, Didi Gregorius. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. And he reaches out and lines this the other way to left, and that's a base hit.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Line toward the alley in left center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And the run will score all the way from first. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 1 count. Here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Hey, 2 tough pitches right there, and expect more of the same. With that guy standing out on second base, you don't want any RBI scoring right here. With that base open at first, he's going to grind out and try and get this guy to swing at something outside the zone.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2. Line towards center field. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
Well, that was an obvious mistake. Caught too much of the plate right there with 2 strikes on the batter. Nice execution from his part.
From the stretch. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, D-Roll, he's not missing very many barrels so far in this one. That is back-to-back bullets and another base hit.
Yeah, no doubt about it. There was this banner that hung in the Texas Rangers clubhouse back in the day that said hit or get left behind. That's exactly what this offense is doing.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Fouled off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo. The 1-2. That smoked, but right into the shift. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can, right into the shift, and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Roll, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard-hit line drive.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set with the 0-1. Foul tip held on to behind the plate. It's strike 2.
I love the aggressive approach at the plate, but if you're not seeing the ball, maybe you have to take a step back. You find yourself with 2 strikes absolutely battling for your life right now.
Albert Almora will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Addison Russell comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And he fouls this one off. Rizzo at second. Contreras at first. 2 out in the inning. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do. Steve Cishek takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 41.
Here's Brett Gardner now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Popped him up. Rizzo has room in foul territory, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Hit hard to the right side. Rizzo was there. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Danny Espinosa. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Cishek's ready. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Hayward will get there, and he puts it away to retire. Here's Javier Baez. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. It's 1-2.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitcher's going to go back on the outside. But when you double up like he did right there, it sends a message to the hitter that you're not afraid to throw in that inner half of the plate.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He's a strike. 1 out, nobody on. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He went down on strikes last time up. A changeup over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Luis Severino. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th. And now a pitch on the way. Now a ball softly hit and foul off to the left, strike 1. The 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. you still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly it just looked on that last pitch.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Didi Gregorius. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. And a bouncing ball, foul. Line drive, snagged on a short hop. And quick. There are two away. Brandon Drury will bat next. First pitch coming. Here it is. On the ground to third. Bryant's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Digging in to try it again, Kyle Schwarber. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Textbook pitching performance.
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And wow, tough to lay off the fastball there, but it's 1-2.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. 2-2 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the third time. So one gone in the inning, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Started that swing a bit too early. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And a fastball just a bit high.
This is the big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound right now, you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Hit sharply on the ground. Espinosa's there, and that's the second out. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire. Now in the box, Gary Sanchez. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopper, foul. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
2 strikes.
Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Boy, Dero, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan to keep the ball in front of the outfielders, but right there, boy, I was wrong. That worked.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hard on the ground toward short, and that'll be another base hit as it's through into left, so it's 2 straight knocks to start the 8th. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll send a ground ball down to third, and that's through into left field for a base hit. Now the relay home, and he will beat the tag at the plate. It's now a 6-0 ball game. In now, Brett Gardner. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught.
Hey, Dero, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. Little dribbler down the line. They get the force at the plate. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play. Stepping up now, Danny Espinosa. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. Looking to minimize the damage here. To first. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo. And the inning is over. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one.
Now the 1-0 is a fastball down below the knees.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 to him now. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Tommy La Stella will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 2, Tommy La Stella.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Too high. 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
Popped him up. Bird is there. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The wind-up and the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 out, nobody on. Hard ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They still. Welcome back, MLB Network. Great to have you with us from Chicago. The ninth inning is set to get underway. Justin Grimm enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Aaron Hicks will try to get his club a little ninth inning insurance as he'll grab a bat to pinch hit, leading things off here. He pulls this one into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Didi Gregorius. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. He's now 2 for 5 in this one.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go big.
Brandon Drury will bat next as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. There's one. Back to Rizzo, and they get out of it here. A double play to Aroldis Chapman takes the mound here. Not a safe situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. Here's the first pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. 2-0 now.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. The lefty Jason Hayward waits in the on-deck circle. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in Game 4 of this series.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Here's Chris Bryant now. And their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. No balls and a strike to count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And they're back on top of the baseball world. The Yankees are once again World Series champs.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
Back now on the show. More reactions now to this series-clinching victory. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 6 runs on 13 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base.